Imagine hearing a faint whooshing above your head just before bombs start falling, then realizing it's the dead of night and the pilots are all women. During World War II, the Nazis gave one Soviet air regiment a sinister nickname, Nachthexen, or Night Witches. But who were these mysterious aviators? And how did they become some of the most feared pilots of the entire war? It all began in 1941, after Hitler invaded the Soviet Union. Outnumbered and desperate for every advantage, the Soviets did something no one else dared. They formed all-female combat aviation units. At the command of Marina Raskova, a legendary Soviet pilot, 3 women's regiments were formed. The most famous was the 588th Night Bomber Regiment, a unit composed entirely of women in their teens and 20s. Their mission? To harass and destroy German camps, supply depots, and front lines by bombing at night. The planes the Night Witches flew weren't war machines. They were slow, flimsy, outdated wood and canvas biplanes called Polikarpov Po-2s. These were originally crop dusters, not bombers. The maximum speed? Barely 100 mph, slower than a German fighter's stall speed. No radios, no armor, nothing but an open cockpit, hampering them in the icy wind. Sometimes, to lighten their load, they even left their parachutes behind. But the Night Witches turned these disadvantages into terrifying strengths. At night, they'd fly in squadrons of 3. 2 planes would draw enemy searchlights and flak, distracting the Germans. The 3rd plane, engines silent and sometimes gliding in on just the wind, would drop its bombs, almost completely silent, except for the whoosh of air over the wings. That sound haunted German soldiers. They called it the broomsticks of the witches. The Night Witches hit their targets again and again. Sometimes each crew would fly up to 18 missions in a single night, and the Nazis hated them. Not just because the bombs kept coming, but because they couldn't shoot the Night Witches down. There was a legend at the front. Any German airman who shot down a Night Witch would be instantly awarded the Iron Cross. But these Soviet women were hard to catch. Each bomber carried just 2 bombs at a time, so to inflict real damage, they had to fly relentless sorties all night. Exposed, freezing, often exhausted or injured. The crews navigated by compass, map, and the stars, sneaking close to the ground, dodging trees, and threading through anti-aircraft fire. Some pilots flew until their hands literally froze to the controls. When caught by German spotlights, the Night Witches would swerve and loop through the black sky, dodging bullets with nerves of steel. Altogether, the regiment flew over 23,000 missions, more than any other Soviet bomber regiment, dropping over 3,000 tons of bombs. They destroyed supply dumps, fuel depots, bridges, and terrified German troops who were powerless to stop them. And these weren't just pilots. They flew, navigated, maintained, and repaired their own planes. Clubbed together in makeshift airfields, they slept in open fields, ate cold rations, and patched up their battered aircraft by hand. But some stories still stand out. Nadezhda Popova, one of the most legendary Night Witches, once flew more than a dozen missions in a single night. Her plane came back riddled with bullet holes, splinters of wood and fabric missing. But she kept flying,